I'm Eros, welcome to 23. You're joining me for Perfect Match, Chapter 15. Before the Storm. Nadia? And Steve? Tear your eyes from the screen. The one next to it shows Nadia's cell door, not far from yours. I'm coming for you, Nadia. With the guards out of the way, leave the security room and sprint to where Nadia is being held. What is this place? Glance at the master bedroom on your right. The bed and floor surfaces are covered with rose petals and unlit candles. You hear familiar peals of laughter and follow it to the living room. That's cheating! You can't blame me for having better aim. Nadia and Steve sit face to face on the couch. Steve holds a bowl of chocolate-covered marshmallows and a Battle of Crowns plays on television. He's so surprised to see you, and he accidentally tosses his marshmallow onto Nadia's forehead. Ah! She nearly falls over the couch to catch her marshmallow in her mouth. You're making me lose on purpose. Nadia, were you expecting company? Nadia whirls around. Billy? Yeah, what excuse did he give you? Steve stands abruptly and tidies a shirt. He offers his hand to you. I'm Steve. Steve Tennyson. Nice to meet you. I'm Billy. Nadia, what's going on? There's no time for Netflix and chill. Can I join you? There's no time for Netflix and chill. Have you completely forgotten why we're here? Eros. Nadia clamps her mouth with her hand, looking thoroughly alarmed. Steve looks from you to Nadia. Everything alright? Yep. We're just gonna go check on our soufflés. Nadia drags you to the kitchen by the elbow before Steve can reply. She speaks in hushed whispers. Don't talk about Eros. Steve doesn't know that this isn't real. Oh, thank God you're willing to sit in the room then. What? Nadia waves her hands in the air, panic growing in her eyes. Eros reprogrammed him to think we've been living here the whole time. Hasn't he tried to get out? It's been less than a day. We were occupied. Yeah, I've noticed. But you're not seriously considering staying, are you? Nadia bites her lower lip. She glances at the living room nervously. I don't know. I mean, at least here I know he's okay. And we're finally together. Again, we're safe. In an experimental room, mother... Oh, Christ. Safe. But... maybe this isn't textbook definition of real, but... and maybe it's just an experiment. But I don't care. If this is my only way to stay alive, then... What about us? And Damien, and Sloane, and Hayden? Eros won't keep you safe here forever. Doesn't Steve deserve to know the truth? I'm not leaving with it. No shit, they won't keep you safe here forever. Hi, my name's Nadia. I don't have a brain. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but as soon as they find no use for you and Steve, they're gonna take all this away. Nadia opens her mouth, but you hear Steve approach the kitchen. Those soufflés looking good? Nadia strides to his side and curls her arm around his waist. He hugs her protectively before looking at you. You two didn't come here to check on dessert, did you? No. That word you said, it sounds familiar to me. Eros? You turn to Nadia, silently pleading her to see reason. After a moment, she sighs heavily. Steve, we had life before this, outside of this house. What do you mean? This house isn't real. Eros designed the cell to trap Nadia and wear her down to gain intel. Intel? On what? And why? Nadia holds Steve's face in her hands. For our first date, we went to a painting class, and you took me to a certain candy shop on the way home. In front of my apartment building, there was a wide puddle, and you laid down your jacket so I could cross without getting my shoes wet. Steve's eyebrows knit together as he places one hand atop of Nadia's. After our housewarming party, we made a pillow fort on the roof. A tent with string lights and some music. And you said, if it's alright with you, I'd love... Seconds tick by excruciatingly before Steve's troubled eyes clear up. I'd love to make you happy for the rest of time. Realization slowly dawns on his face. He glances at you and he lets out a sad smile. Billy. Hey, Steve. At the airport, I watched you leave and they... He flinches and closes his eyes. They forced me into a jet and a metal table and I'm not human. Steve. An alarm blares loudly within the house. You hear loud footsteps and shouted commands beyond the door you came from. They're coming. Steve, the security pad beside the door. Steve runs to the door and punches the electronic lock box beside it. Go, I'll cover you and Billy. Absolutely not. Nadia, we don't have time to discuss this. There is no discussion. I'm not losing you again. Steve, I love you. I love you too so much. This is why you need to go. You look between the two of them. What? What? Oh, look! Oh, look at that! God damn, I called that a week ago. Steve's right. There's no time. But... Steve kisses Nadia passionately. We'll find her happily ever after. Chin up, princess. Nadia smiles and lets out a choked sob. Steve nods at you and you take Nadia's hand. We'll come back for you, Steve. You run to the back door with Nadia and hear the guards barreling in the front. You look past your shoulder, the guards surround Steve, tasers drawn. You're not getting my girl. Sprint down the hallway with Nadia in tow, leaving the mock house and the sounds of tasers behind. Billy, do you even know where we're going? Nope. No way out but through at this point. You continue down a corridor lined with barred cells. Wait, I hear something up ahead. Get back! The two of you duck behind a corner. You peek your head out just enough to spy a figure speaking to a prisoner in one of the cells. You're starting to sweat, Nazario. Just answer my questions and this could all be over. Go to hell. Hey, don't bite the hand that may or may not feed you. Just tell me everything you dug up on Eros and everyone you told. Tell me where my friends are. Why? You gonna save him, Big Sean? Just like you saved that kid in Baton. Damien slams his hands against the bars with a furious metallic clang. The guard smirks mockingly from the other side. Oh, looks like I struck a nerve. Yeah, I read your file, Nazaria. It's only a matter of time before I break you down. Damien. We've got to get him out. Up ahead, you spot a set of keys on the wall behind the guard. Here goes nothing. You exit your hiding place and creep towards the guard, as silently as you can. Grab the keys. Slowly reach out and pull the keys from the hook when they slip from your fingers and hitting the floor with a clatter to further the plot. Whoops. The guard whips his head around, spotting you. You! Stop right there! The guard lunges towards you and grabs you roughly by the collar. Oh, the boss is gonna have some words for you, you little... Oh! The guard's head jolts as a familiar figure strikes him with a punch from behind. He slumps unconscious to the floor, releasing his grip on you. Stay down. Alana casually snatches the keys. Alana, what are you... I was around the corner, waiting for the right moment to dispatch the guard myself, but your thrilling heroics forced my hand prematurely. Uh-huh. Alana strides over to Damien's cell door and locks it, just as Nadia comes running out. Nadia points an accusing finger at Alana. What are you doing here? I came back for you, obviously. You did? More like she came back for Damien. Alana steps into the cell and extends a hand. I was talking to Damien. I have a lifeboat stashed away at the coast. It's enough for two to get us away. Just the two of us? Just like old times. Oh, I'm getting so sick of this shit. Damien shakes his head, sighs. This isn't old times anymore, Alana. I won't abandon everyone else. Damien, don't be stupid. This could be our only chance to escape. I don't expect you to understand. I know the concept of friends is still foreign to you. You're right, I don't have friends. You were the closest thing I had, Damien. Alana. You betrayed us, remember? You don't get to guilt trip or take the moral high ground. You sold us out to save your own skin. I see a momentary flicker of pain in Alana's eyes before it shifts to bitterness. If that's how you all feel, best of luck. Try not to die. Alana turns and strides away, her steps echoing down the corridor as she leaves her view. Hey, you could have at least told us the exit before you left like a piece of crap. Well, now I feel kind of bad. Should we have asked her to stay with us? I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but there is some good in her. She wants to do what's right. She's just never had anyone put faith in her. Maybe she deserves a second chance. I mean, there's also safety in numbers, and she is badass Interpol agent. It wouldn't hurt to have her combat and espionage skills on our side. Let me guess, it's a diamond choice. Recruiting Alana to your side will unlock new scenes and alter future storylines. Woo! Let Alana walk away. Alana's made her choice. We should get moving. So, the illusion of choice, no matter what we said, she was going to walk away regardless without diamonds. Damien nods thoughtfully. Yeah, you're right. Alana's footsteps fade into silence as you make your way in the other direction. I would have just followed her. She knows the way out. As you run down the hallway beside Damien, you notice his hands trembling. He catches you looking. Damien, are you okay? Damien clenches and unclenches his fist. Eyes on the road, Billy. Everyone stop! Nadia points at one of the screens that shows a picture of Orion. You don't think. Sloan. Everyone hurries towards it. The display crackles before Sloan appears on screen. I did it. I found you. Is everyone okay? Yeah, but how are you doing this? I've hacked into one of the radio terminals to send you this message, but I can't stay online for long. Friendly reminder, we're still in the middle of an escape. We need to keep going. Where? Here. I'm hiding in their old communications tower. Stay on the outer edges of the island, head east towards the curved tree line, then go north. East, then north. And make sure to exit through the next door on your right, within the next 2 minutes. The guards will be on break. The screen switches to a map of Eros Island, Sloan's location marked with a blinking blue light. If I have to guess, security will most likely be allocated to monitor Hayden and the island's gates. I don't think they'll predict us staying put. At least not at first. Well, then we'll see you soon. Copy that. The wind and snow howl relentlessly outside. You hug yourself tight and feel your teeth chatter within seconds. Ah, so cold. Damien, who leads the group, looks back with a wavering smile. Billy, Nadia, you alright? I'm freezing. We'll be there soon, I promise. After a long hike with no sound but billowing blizzard and footsteps crunching against the snow, you finally see the tower in the distance. There it. Your feet suddenly lose balance against the slippery ground. Grab onto the boulder, hold on to Damien. Grab onto the boulder. Ugh! Grab onto a nearby boulder and successfully steady yourself. Finally, you learned how to stand on your own 2 legs. Shut up. You enter the small building next to the tower. You find it barren with basic equipment and a few dusty computers in the corner. You made it! Dipper runs toward you, Nadia jumping uncontrollably. Both of you crouch down to pat her. We've missed you too, Dipper. She was causing too much of a racket, so they moved her to my cell to calm her down. Which was your plan all along, wasn't it, girl? I'm glad you're okay, Sloan. Thank you for getting us here. Sloan nods with a smile. Now that our reunion has come to a close, how are we getting out of here? Well, first step would be to find Hayden. Steve chose to stay behind to protect us, but they had him trapped, so who knows what they're doing to Hayden? You put your arms around her. Nadia smiles, unwavering. I know, before I've hesitated, but no one deserves to be left here. Hayden's with us. Exactly. We can't leave because Hayden is my friend. Hayden means a lot to me. Hayden is worth saving. Android, human, both or neither, Eros doesn't deserve her. Your thoughts drift back to the cell you shared with Harley, and you fill the others in on everything. They made a match who looks like Hayden? They took everything that makes her who she is, and distorted all of it, playing creator just to get data and reactions out of us. That's horrifying. I had no idea. Who knows what else they're getting up to. Besides, if the situation were reversed, Hayden would already be storming in, guns blazing, to get us out. Without a second thought. Sloan nods at you before her stance hardens. It won't be easy, but I have a plan. What's your plan? What's your play, Sloan? Follow me. Sloan leads you to an old computer and types rapidly. I scoured our post-dinner footage, and Hayden was taken to a separate floor within the building. They have a basement where matches are kept before activation or reset. Hayden was checked in as match 109 minutes after arrival and scheduled for repurposing tomorrow morning. We'll find her before then. Everybody should be ready, bright and early. Which gives us exactly 5 hours of sleep. I'll try and find some cucumber slices to hide your panda eyes. I'll make this place a bit more homey for everyone tonight. I'll scavenge for late night snacks. I'll scout our surroundings, make sure we're still under the radar. Everyone goes their separate ways except for you and Damien. His shoulders are tense with worry and he fails to mask his agitation. He waves his hand nonchalantly when he sees your face. I'm okay, it's just been a long day. Yeah. When he speaks, his voice is low and raspy. They brought a B10 to get a rise out of me. Back in my cell, they know where to press where it hurts. But maybe it wouldn't hurt as much if I talk it out with someone I trust, for diamonds. Damien offers a small smile as he shoves his hands in his pockets. Do you want to take a walk with me? You know, be there for your best friend? Nah, diamonds. You know, because best friends need to be, paid. Maybe a bit of me time would be better. I'd like to make sure everyone else is okay. Right, that's not a bad idea. Screw our friendship. He smiles at you one last time. I'll be outside. Man, I'll tell you. You're approaching Nadia, who's tidying up several boxes in the corner. Hey, you alright? Yeah, I've been missing home more than usual. But it's okay. I mean, that's where we're headed tomorrow anyway. And I can wait a little longer. You know what? Being a fugitive's not as bad as I thought. I'm ready to head back too. I want to wake up in my apartment, do my morning routine from start to finish without getting interrupted. Your morning routine consists of a shower, concert, and getting caffeinated. You'd be surprised how hard it is to accomplish both on the run. Nah, I can relate. I miss my endless supply of bath bombs so bad, and I actually dreamt of being in a hot tub last night. It would be nice to feel relaxed and normal again. It's like the words no longer exist in our vocabulary. Then, what about a new normal? Are old and current lives intertwined? I think I'd like that. I know it may seem silly to some people, running around the globe for someone else. It's not like I don't love my life before Steve, because I do, but he makes me happy. And I think someone who understands you, who makes you laugh and genuinely loves you, is worth fighting for. I agree. Nadia circles her arm around yours quickly and rests her head on your shoulder. I'm glad we went through this together, Billy. Thank you for not leaving me behind. You know, I'll never know that. You approach Sloan, who looks delighted at the sight of a half-full fridge. She checks the expiration dates, creating 2 mini mounds of snacks and drinks. Seems like you've hit the jackpot. And that's not all. Sloane gestures you to come closer. She cups her mouth and whispers, I found a tent in one of the boxes and built it before you guys arrived. We can make our own little secret hideout and eat our makeshift dinner and catch up. Do we get to hoard all the snacks? Maybe we can. Leave them one pack each? Sounds fair. I'd love to spend time with you before, you know. We put our lives on the line again? Don't worry, I'm sure it's gonna cost diamonds. Exactly. Stay inside with the others. I'm good with resting here. I mean, it's snowing pretty hard. True. Well, I'll be outside if you need me. She grabs some of the food and happily steps outside. Next morning, everyone prepares to re-enter Eros' headquarters. This is your last chance to change before the finale. Why in the actual would we change? What? Just get back to the goddamn story. Bright and early the next day, you and Sloane lead the group as you plod through the snowy tracks. Everyone okay? Depends on what you mean by okay. I'm numb from the neck down, but at least it's not snowing. Who cares about snow? I'm ready for a fight. Maybe we should get there first before that. Then onward we go. Sloane points forward like an explorer and marches on, Dipper trailing behind her. When you reach one of the hallways, Sloane points at the elevator guarded by Eros security. You and the others stop abruptly. I've connected the security camera controls into my phone. I can play some kind of video on the monitors to distract the guards before we perform a stealth attack. Or we can try one of my trusted PI tricks, an elaborate diversion tactic meant to baffle the targets. That's vague. And to be fair, Sloane knows more about Eros than you do. But I'm no stranger to infiltrations and the art of deception. Just trust me on this. Your group quiets down to listen on all the guards. Mr. West is deploying all available guards to search the perimeter. These prisoners must be somewhere. He even dispatched a team to the old comm tower. They wouldn't know about that place. How would we? Alright, we don't have much time. Let's mess with the monitors. Fingers crossed. Sloane taps a string of code in her phone. One of the screens near the guards flickered alive. It shows an empty basement with one of them on duty. What's this? He approaches the screen and watches himself dancing to a snazzy tune. His eyes widen and he circles wildly around the hallway. How'd you get this, Tanner? It wasn't me. Damien steps out with a smirk. Not Tanner, but I like the jazz hands. Before the guard responds, Damien's fist connects with his jaw and he falls to the ground. Damien immediately grabs the guard's taser and aims at Tanner's chest. He collapses with a thud beside his companion. Teamwork makes the dream work. The elevator ride is swift and silent. The door opens with a welcoming ding. We're here. Oh God. What were you expecting? It's where they literally make their robots. What the hell is up with that distorted one at the end? Oh, that's when they're first making them. You look at the machinery on the left. Welcome to Detroit Becomes Human. I'm just saying. There's Hayden. You point at a figure strapped to a surgical table. Are you sure it's Hayden? It might be Harley. I'm just saying. Dipper sprints towards Hayden. She stands on her hind legs to get a better view. She just Hayden's hand and whimpers. Your eyes scan the room and your jaw slackens in shock. Who in the hell is that? Okay. Are those... Sloane looks stricken, frozen to where she's standing. Oh, they're us, but just different looking. Other matches. Everyone rushes to Hayden. You and Nadia unlatch the metal cuffs while Sloane tweaks her control panel. Hayden, wake up. Hayden gasps and sips upright. She takes in all of you. Not to sound ungrateful, but I'm getting a little sick of waking up this way. Sloane hugs her tight. Are you okay? You remember us, right? Yes, Nadia, but you shouldn't have come here. Help her stand and guide her to the door. Why? What's... A deafening siren splits the air. All of you cover your ears and duck in reflex. Attention! Operation Hive Mind is now in effect. I repeat, Operation Hive Mind has commenced. Everyone to their rendezvous points immediately. Guys. Damien curses under his breath. Your eyes follow their gaze to the matches lined against the wall. Oh my god, I'm gonna get you! Matches' eyes snap open one at a time, locking in on you and your friends. Well, this can be good. We got a mix of iRobot, Westworld, and Detroit Becomes Human. That's all I'm getting from this book now. Like, literally, the snowy atmosphere is one of the missions in Detroit Becomes Human. You guys should really watch it, because I promise you, once you watch Detroit Becomes Human on my channel, you're going to be sitting there going, perfect match? Question mark? Pretty much. With that being said, at least that one wasn't super short. Kind of like High School Story. At least. I enjoy Perfect Match a little bit more. High School Story is just, So with that being said, there's a video that will show up here in just a moment. That's going to, if you haven't checked out, please go to it. Please take a few minutes and check it out. It's one where I'm talking about Diamond Editions, the future of the channel, things like that. Like I said, please check out Detroit Becomes Human. If you think Perfect Match, if you think it's worth tuning into, please turn into Detroit Becomes Human. It's already completed on our channel. And just tune in, I promise you. It is not going to waste your time. You're going to enjoy it far more than Perfect Match. And then you're going to come back to Perfect Match and you're going to be like, Pixelberry stole content. I mean, what? I'm just saying. I love you, Pixelberry. But, yeah, you guys are just, I don't know, lackluster today. Also, I'm in a grumpy mood. I've had coffee, too. And I'm also in a not taking anyone's shit kind of mood. Because I don't know. I just see this. I'm calling it out true as day. And I just see I'm calling it out. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure if you do subscribe, hit that bell next to it so you'll receive notifications from when content does go live, because there are people who are complaining about that not being a thing. And yeah, YouTube is just so derp. Also stay tuned for other content. We may stream tonight, I don't know. Also, feel free to hit me up on Twitch. I plan on actually doing another playthrough of Detroit Becomes Human, and like I said, that's the whole point of Detroit Becomes Human. You get to change your whole story. It's a fantastic game that is well worth the time and effort put into it, and especially, you know, not Diamond Walled. It's a beautiful game. Without further ado, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.